Well, we believe that businesses making the most amount of money have the most complex funnel, numerous automations, different softwares, but we are completely wrong. I have studied service businesses in depth for the last 2 years, and I have found that the businesses which are selling most of their services at a good price, not at a reasonable discount, no, at a good price, they demand the price, have most simple funnel, and it's completely easy to understand. Now the catch is you may or may not have heard the steps I'll be sharing in this video, but it's very important we follow these steps in a flow so that it makes complete sense. So without wasting your time, firstly, let's cheers our Diet Coke and now start with the step number one. The step number one is getting attention, getting people to know us, who we are, what we do, because people can't buy from a business they have never discovered. So firstly, the most important step for us is to make people discover us, and there are ways to get attention traffic that you must have seen or heard till now. First is YouTube, LinkedIn, basically content. Then you can cold emailing that, cold mail or cold outreach them. Then SEO, then podcast, paid ads, a couple of things we can do. But we need to understand one thing, that attention or to get traffic is not everything, because I have seen businesses who have like millions of subscribers literally, but their overall content funnel is leaking, so they are leaking their money, and that's why attention is not clients, it's not even related to each other. In some businesses where the overall when the overall system is leaking, it's not correct, no way you can increase the attention and increase the clients. So more attention doesn't fix a broken funnel, and that was the main point. Again, you can screenshot this, all the ways you could get attention for your business. Yeah, these are all the ways. And just one thing before going to the step number two, don't just depend on referrals or word of mouth. If you are selling a high ticket offer, you need to create content, you need to do a couple of things that we will discuss in the next video. Today video is something different. Now step number two is destination, first impression. Imagine, now we have got the attention, now we have got the traffic, we need to send that traffic to a particular place. That can be a website, landing page, social media profile, or a booking page. The thing is, don't send attention to confusion, because if we send attention to confusion, the people will think that, am I at the right place? Can you solve my problem? Or why should I trust you? These three are the most important things that we should avoid. We should give clarity to the people, and that's the main thing. Clear promise, one goal, social proof, one CTA, and that's what required to make your destination or landing page the best thing. Now, there's just an example how this is giving clarity. Suppose a business has we help B2B agencies book 30 plus qualified calls. You can see that it's pretty simple, and after it they have a lot of trust, which is proof, and a clear CTA, book a strategy call. It has clear promise, one goal, social proof, one CTA, all for ticks. Now, before going down and telling you the most important thing or most important insight I had this, I want you to take a second and subscribe to this channel, especially if you sell services or are involved in service businesses. Now I'll be sharing the perfect or the best landing page or website layout I have ever seen. Yes, I have ever seen in the last few years. So firstly, we have logo, headline, subheading, VSL, CTA button, and then we have a lot of testimonial, because I believe simple is often the best. Our main motive on step 2 is give clarity to people, make them sure that they are at the right place, which the testimonials and proof will help us. Now I'll be sharing how can you build more proof and more things. Let's get to step number 3, which is actually the trust engine, because people don't buy when they understand, people buy when they trust you. We need to make them trust us with proof, clarity, authority, and consistency. There are mainly 4 trust builder that I'll be sharing with you. You just require these 4: client result, testimonial, case studies, valuable content. Firstly, for client results, show them real results with numbers. Don't fake it. If you don't have, you can start with the either content creation or something giving them free value, but don't fake the first three. You should have testimonials, you should have case study, because I've seen many people nowadays are just writing AI slop in testimonials and case study, and that don't work in 2026. We are in 2026, and even 2027 is coming, man. It should give a vibe that, like, this is the psychology of a visitor coming to your landing page to see your stuff. Sound interesting? Can I trust them? I'll book a call. You just need to make sure this in mind. Now, the only thing which comes between attention and clients is proof. If you build immense proof, there's no point you will fail in your, or you will not achieve your goals of your service businesses. Just focus on proof. Proof is the most important thing. Let's suppose I get 100 people at one side of bridge. I don't have immense proof. I don't make them believe that I will help them to reach the other side of the cliff. What they'll do is, I can convince 2 or 3 out of the 100 because I don't have proof. But if I prove the solid bridge, maybe 50 or more than 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, we don't know, even 99 can come to the other side of the cliff because they'll trust us. So that's the main thing. Once you know that attention is coming, your next task is only to focus on the proof. Yeah, and that's bring us to the next point, which is qualify. Now, it doesn't matter how the visitor or how the future consumer is. Just a second. The only thing which matters is he or she qualified for our business? Let's suppose I deal in high ticket services, and the people or the attention I'm grabbing is, they don't have the paying capacity. So there's no point, because they are of no use at that service for my business. So I need to qualify them. We can easily qualify them, like this was the one of the example, like if they have no budget, they are just curious, no urgency, no decision power, so they probably will never become our client in near future. But if they have, they can invest, they have clear, they work on clear problem, they are ready, and they are the decision maker. That's a take. So we need to filter serious people on the basis of budget, need, like they genuinely need this service or they are just curious. Yeah, we need to see that. We need to see the timing, and is the person I'm dealing with or the person who has reached out to us is the decision maker or just a random intern of a company. Yeah, we need to see that. The thing is, better leads are most important than more leads. If you will avoid or forget this step, what will happen is you will have 100 leads, but it will automatically waste your time. You or your team will have a call with them, but there's no point because they will never buy you from you. So that's the thing. We need to qualify them. So till now we have understood 4 things. Firstly, we need to bring the attention. Then we need to put the attention to a particular destination, which is our first main impression. Now we have put the attention, we have put the destination, but destination cannot just be a fancy landing page. No, the main thing is having a trust engine, which is building immense trust builders. These four are the main trust builder. Then we need to qualify them, because on trust builders or on destination we do have the CTA button, book a call or buy this thing. So we need to qualify them. If we are just selling recorded sessions, we need to have FAQ section most importantly there, if we are selling course or something like that, because we don't want to just stuck to that courses session. We need to sell them long term or high ticket services. So that's why the qualify section is important. And now the fifth step and the most important step is deliver and grow. Let's suppose I got a client with the first 4 steps. I'll give them results, I'll have their testimonial, I'll have their referrals, and I'll use that referrals in more attention, because great businesses don't restart the funnel, they feed it. It's like getting the maximum benefit of the very first customer you have or the client you have in your business, and follow that. Because biggest mistake businesses chase new clients before maximizing the existing ones. We need to maximize, like can we upsell them, can we deliver the 100% result, can we create a great case study, can we ask for referrals, can we cross sell, can we convert to retainer, can we build long term relationship, can we build a partnership with them. Use your brain It's always something that's left in that bucket. So we need to fill out the water in that bucket without leaking that bucket. That's the main point. Maximize every client. Build a genuine relation with every client. Don't fake it, man. Because the businesses quietly making $1 million businesses don't have better ads, they have better system. And the system is the 5 quick simple steps I have shared with you. I'll really appreciate if you would comment down each of the step or you have any doubt. But before leaving, this is the main thing. This is exactly how systems work. Firstly, we need to get the attention, then first impression, trust, qualify, deliver, and grow. These all are connected. We need to understand, because one broken gear stops the whole machine, not one bad ad or not one bad content base. This is exactly how system work. And this was all for the video. Hope you enjoyed the video and got something from the video. And welcome to the premium side of YouTube. I am being consistent. Cheers. Bye bye.